Ready? How's it going, man? How are you?
I'm all good for it, man. I'm excited to do this. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm also excited to do this. I mean, you're probably wondering what the hell this call is about. Essentially, it's just me getting a good understanding of sort of where you're at the minute, where you're maybe looking to get to, and most importantly, if I can actually help you out here on this call today. How does that sound, lad?
Yeah, that sounds great. Yeah, thank you.
Awesome. Awesome. So, I mean, we had that call earlier, right? In the morning, you were telling me about you've been a Sparky for the last 5 years. You just sort of haven't really been enjoying it recently. You're looking out of it. So that, I mean, break that down for me then. What's sort of going on?
Yeah, man. I just it's very physically demanding. I really just don't like it, and the people are arseholes. My back hurts all the time.
Okay, lad. Okay, well, I mean, that's fair enough. But do you mind sort of breaking that down for me? Why are the people assholes? What's going on with your physical health?
Well, like for start, like the people are arseholes. They're just your standard site people.
Hmm.
Standard tradies, it seems like they don't actually do their job. They just want to fuck about with people and they don't care about their lives.
What do you sort of
Um,
mean by that? Don't care about their lives. What's
well,
that?
like they just live for the weekends, and just get
Hmm.
extremely messed up. And
Okay.
they don't look in the best of health, and they are complaining about their physical problems as well, like their
Hmm.
back.
Hmm. I'm sort of guessing that you don't want to be in that position down the line, complaining about your back, or maybe you already are complaining about your back. I don't know.
Yeah, my back is already starting to go, to be honest with you. Yeah. And
Hmm.
that's the reason I wanna get out, yeah.
Fuck. So let me get this straight then, lad. So you're saying that these people, I mean, you don't really like the environment that you're surrounded by because these
Mm,
people are like living for the weekend, but then
mm.
you also don't like sort of the state of their physical health, You don't want to be in that position further down the line. Am I kind of right in saying that?
Yeah, exactly that. I just don't wanna turn out like them because 'cause they're horrible people
Yeah,
and it just puts me off.
I get it, lad. No, trust me, because basically, lad, see, before I jumped into the online space, I actually worked in like an office job and I was surrounded by like wasters who just worked Monday to Friday and then just loved the weekend and came into work and started talking about the weekend. So I know exactly what it is to sort of be in that sort of environment. But touch a bit more about your physical health and like what sort of about the job causes, you to have that sore back. What's going on, lad?
Yeah, it's just a lot of awkward positions because, like as I said on the call, I'm a Sparky, so I have to, get in a lot of odd positions either to put conduit up or wires, or even the
Hmm.
conduit and metal trays are really heavy to lift, and I'm putting them on the
Yes.
ceilings. It's just, it's a lot of twists and
Mhm.
lifting, just really hurting, man. It's just really hurting.
So it's all like the heavy lifting, awkward positions. That's what's sort of taking a toll on you then, on your back, on your physical side of things, yeah.
Yes, yeah.
Okay. So would you say then that like sort of that physical side of the job then and also the people that you're surrounded by would be like the main reasons for you wanting to get out of the job then?
Yeah, definitely, man, definitely.
Okay. Okay. I mean, fair enough. I wouldn't blame you, for saying that. Physical side and the people. I mean, who wouldn't want to get out of that job? But Freddie, like say in a hypothetical situation, right? Where the people weren't so bad and the job wasn't as physical then. I mean, would you still see yourself sort of sticking out the Sparky job or what's sort of the story?
Uh n- no, I guess not. If no, I wouldn't really want to anyway.
Okay. But why not then?
Uh, I guess I, I guess it's just it's just a normal average job. It's like it's very repetitive,
Mm,
and my environment's very repetitive,
mm-hmm,
and I just feel like I'd want something new.
mm-hmm. So like whenever you say it's very repetitive, then is that just down to like the nature of the job? And whenever you talk about the environment, is it just like seeing the same sort of people every day? Is that kind of what you're getting at?
Yeah, it's just the same wake up times. It feels
Mm.
like I'm living the same day every day.
Mm,
Like
mm,
the same, yeah, same I wake up, go to work, come back at the exact same time, do what I do, go bed, and it's just.
mm.
And if anything, it feels like I'm not going out drinking for the weekends, but it feels like I am living for the weekends.
Right. And essentially what you mean by living for the weekend, and it's not like going out and drinking, it's just
Mm.
having that relaxation time away from that repetitive cycle.
Like real life, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, definitely.
gotcha. Yeah, I get that, lad. I get it. But, like Freddie, so what did you say then that it's more that repetitive cycle that you're looking to get out of as opposed to the job just being physical and being surrounded by bad people?
Yeah, I just guess I just don't want to be there for the rest of my life,
Hmm.
sort of. Yeah.
Well, if you're saying that you don't want to be there then, Freddie, I mean, why would you not sort of look about then? Maybe a different trade, something that's more suited to you, maybe, maybe not as repetitive, not as physical, maybe has better people.
Uh, I just don't have any other options, and I feel like I'm just stuck. I just don't feel like anything else would be the best for me.
Mm. And like whenever you say stuck, then is that stuck in this repetitive cycle in a job that you can't really get out of then?
Yeah, I guess I do feel like that. I guess like yeah, I just feel like I'm stuck just doing this same job, and I shouldn't really leave, or I can't leave actually. I just feel like that.
Hmm. Hmm. Correct me if I'm wrong, but like, does it sort of feel like you're going around in like this hamster wheel? You're the hamster inside the hamster wheel, and the wheel just keeps turning, going around in circles, but you can't really get out of it.
Yeah, yeah,
Mm.
exactly that. Yeah, and I I don't really have the time. I'm always working, and when I'm not, I'm just on the weekends, the living that I was on about, I'm just relaxing or spending time with the missus,
Hmm.
you know.
Hmm. In terms of what you mentioned then about, being stuck, having that feeling of being stuck, I mean, what do you feel like that's sort of affecting then? Is it just like life inside work or also life outside of work? Life inside work or
Uh,
life outside of work?
bit, inside of work, I feel like I'm in auto mode, like
Hmm.
autopilot. And then when I get outside of work, it's sort of like I feel not stressed, but I just feel miserable that
Hmm.
I've come back to the same thing. It's like eating the same dinner every day, if you get what I mean, man.
Yeah, yeah.
That's how it feels to me.
I mean, I can imagine eating the same dinner every day isn't too pleasant. So if you're comparing that to what's going on in your life at the minute, I can sort of picture how it's going on. So, I mean, what you're kind of trying to get at here, I think, is, you're not even stuck in this repetitiveness of the actual job, but you're also in this repetitive cycle of feeling miserable. Like you said, eating the same dinner every day.
Yeah, yeah, I do. I think that is a side effect of it. I do feel miserable
Mm.
from this job. It's starting to become a load of different factors, to be honest with you.
Mm. Okay, Freddie, so like this feeling of being essentially miserable, stuck, repeating the cycle over and over again. You've been in this job for the last 5 years, right? So when did you sort of, come to that realization that you are stuck in this position, that you can't get out of it?
I guess when you know, I saw Marcel's Instagram a few
Mm.
months ago, and I saw him living his life, and it just sort of made me realize maybe that could be me, and that just sort of made me realize, like, holy shit, like I feel like a hamster
Yeah,
on a wheel, bro. I just do, just sort of all realization, and that was about a month ago.
a month ago. Damn, right, okay. So, I mean, that month ago then, was it just that one sort of thing you've seen like Marcel's content? that sort of made you realize that you were stuck? Or was it like a build-up of this feeling of being miserable over time that made you feel like you're stuck?
Yeah, it was definitely that, and then I saw Marcel's video, and that was sort of like the okay, right. I
Hmm.
just sort of want to see something else. Like, I sort of just want to look into something else.
Hmm. So Freddie, if you're saying that that month ago was when the problem really surfaced, that you did sort of feel even more stuck than before. So when was sort of the first time that you felt stuck then? You know, when was the first time that that problem essentially started building up until that month ago?
Like a few months, even. Well, I've been in the job for you know, 3 years. I'd say about a year ago, um, when it was actually my paycheck.
Hmm.
You know, Sparkies earn a fine wage, but it just felt like even though I was doing better than other people, it felt like I was in the boat with the same people. You
Okay.
know, these people living for the weekends, they were, if anything, the same as me, if that makes sense. Does that make sense?
Yes, yes. So what you're saying is like even though you weren't sort of putting yourself down to that level of people that you were drinking at the weekends, you were still kind of on that same level just because you were in the same environment as them.
Exactly that. Exactly that.
Okay. Okay. And like Freddie, so over that sort of year then, you know, up until that month ago, has that feeling of being stuck got worse then?
It has, yeah, it has. It's just, yeah, I sort of just noticed it more and more and more, and it built
Mm.
up, and I was like, um, I found myself on a Monday because I'd never really thought about the days of the week. I felt myself on Monday waiting for Friday,
Mm.
and then sort of Friday, I wasn't even happy that it was the weekend because I knew I had to go back.
Yes.
So I just thought, there was like no point in being happy. Like I relaxed for a little while, yeah, but I still had to do it again.
So it's what you're saying, you know, that sort of knowledge that you had to go back to work didn't even sort of let you enjoy your time away from work.
Yeah, yeah.
And so like if you've been feeling like this over the last year, that the problem has been getting worse, right? I mean, Freddie, if we stay stuck for say another year, then how do you feel like the problem's gonna look like then? Are you gonna feel more stuck or less stuck?
I'm probably gonna dig myself a bigger hole.
Hmm. And whenever you say you're gonna dig yourself a deeper hole, like what do you sort of mean by that?
Like it's just only gonna get worse and worse, and it's gonna be harder to get out of, I feel like.
Hmm. And would that be something that you're sort of willing to sell for, Freddie?
No, no, I wouldn't. I guess like I don't know. I guess I just, like maybe it can't happen to me.
Hmm. Do you just feel like you're destined for better than being stuck in a job that you hate with people that you don't even like?
I do, but I just feel like, like maybe it can't happen to me. There's
Hmm.
maybe some doubt.
Okay. So, like, in order for it to not happen to you, then, right? What do you feel like sort of needs to happen today, then, Freddie, so that we can avoid, you know, that problem building up more as time goes on?
I probably just need to put like one foot in front of the other and do something about today. I guess I think I'm just, you could say, scared of it maybe just not working out.